Have you ever felt like your team is stuck in slow motion? You've got everything ready to go. The code is written, the campaign is designed, but you're just waiting for that one approval, that one signature, that one green light from another department. It's frustrating, right? It feels like the company's own rules are the biggest bottleneck, slowing down the very progress they're supposed to enable. This is the classic dilemma: governance versus speed. On one hand, you need rules and approvals to prevent mistakes, ensure quality, and manage risk. That's governance. On the other hand, you need to move fast, deliver value, and stay ahead of the competition. That's speed. And for a long time, it's felt like these two are mortal enemies. You can have one or you can have the other, but you can't have both. But what if that's a false choice? What if there's a way to have both control and velocity? Today, we're going to break down this conflict and show you how to find the perfect balance that turns your organization into a high-speed, well-oiled machine. Let's think about this using a simple metaphor: a logistics warehouse. Imagine your team's work is a package that needs to be shipped to a customer. Scenario 1. No governance, no approvals. As soon as a package is ready, it's thrown onto a truck and sent out. The warehouse is a flurry of activity. Things are moving incredibly fast. The delivery speed metrics look fantastic. But what's the catch? Sometimes the wrong item gets packed. Sometimes the address is incorrect. Sometimes the package is fragile and gets broken because no one checked how it was packed. The speed is high, but so are the errors, the customer complaints, and the costs of fixing all these mistakes. This is pure chaos. It's fast, but it's unsustainable and risky. Now, let's look at the opposite extreme. Scenario 2. Strict manual governance. Every single package, before it can leave the warehouse, must be opened and inspected by a supervisor. The supervisor checks the item against the order form, verifies the address, examines the packaging, and then signs a piece of paper. Only then can it be loaded onto the truck. What's the result? Perfect quality, zero errors. Every package is exactly right. But look at the supervisor's desk. There's a massive pile of packages waiting for inspection. A long queue of trucks is idling outside, waiting to be loaded. The delivery time has skyrocketed from hours to days or even weeks. Customers are unhappy because their orders are taking forever. The warehouse is gridlocked, and efficiency has ground to a halt. You've achieved perfect governance at the cost of killing your business. So if pure speed is chaos and pure governance is paralysis, what's the answer? The answer isn't to pick one or the other. It's to be smarter about how we apply governance. Let's go back to our warehouse. What if we redesign the process? Instead of one supervisor checking everything, we create different lanes. Let's say there's a green lane for standard low-risk orders. Think of a repeat customer ordering the same item they always do. We can create an automated system that scans the barcode, confirms it matches the order, and sends it straight to the truck. No manual approval needed. This is our fast lane. This is where we maximize speed. Then, we have a yellow lane for orders with some complexity. Maybe it's a new customer, a high-value item, or a custom order. These packages are flagged and routed to a team for a quick spot check. It's not the full, painstaking inspection from before, but a targeted review to catch the most likely errors. It's a bit slower than the green lane, but still much faster than the old system. And finally, we have a red lane for the truly critical, high-risk shipments. An international order with complex customs forms, for instance, or a delivery of a prototype. These get the full, detailed manual review by an expert. This lane is slow, but it's for the small percentage of work that absolutely, positively has to be perfect and requires human judgment. What have we done here? We've traded absolute, universal governance for intelligent, risk-based governance. We've accepted that a tiny amount of risk in the green lane is an acceptable trade-off for a massive gain in overall speed. We've created what we can call safety boundaries. Within these boundaries, for the vast majority of our work teams are empowered to move fast. They don't need to ask for permission for every little thing. The rules are built into the system. Think of it like automated approval. Instead of a person saying yes every time, the system says yes as long as certain conditions are met. This is the key. The goal isn't to eliminate governance, but to automate it and make it invisible for the 80% of work that is routine and low risk. This frees up our experts, our supervisors, to focus their valuable time and attention on the 20% of work that truly needs their expertise. This brings us to the core insight. Chasing absolute governance is a fool's errand. Every layer of approval you add, every manual check you implement, introduces a cost. Not just a financial cost, but a coordination cost. It adds time, creates handoffs, and slows everything down. A rigid top-down governance model inevitably creates bottlenecks and friction. The most successful organizations understand this. They don't see governance and efficiency as a zero-sum game. Instead, they focus on finding the right balance. They define their safety boundaries very clearly. They ask, what are the real catastrophic risks we need to prevent at all costs? And for everything else, how can we empower our teams to move with speed and autonomy? They automate the simple checks and trust their people to make the right decisions within the established framework. This shift in mindset is profound. It's about moving from a culture of asking for permission to a culture of acting with responsibility within clear, safe boundaries. It's about designing systems that enable speed by default, rather than blocking it. When you get this balance right, something magical happens. The friction disappears. The queues shrink. Your teams feel more empowered and less frustrated. And most importantly, you start delivering value to your customers faster than ever before, without sacrificing the quality and safety that your business depends on. So we've talked about how to balance speed and approvals. But solving this puzzle often exposes another, even deeper problem. You can design the most brilliant, automated approval process in the world, with fast lanes and smart checks. Your processes are now managing the people and the workflow beautifully. But there's one thing most processes fail to manage: the information, the documentation, the knowledge that needs to travel with the work. Think about it. When a project moves from one team to another, what happens? There's a handover. And in my experience, this is where things truly fall apart. It's the silent killer of productivity. In our next video, we're going to dive deep into why handovers are so broken and how the failure to manage documentation can sabotage even the most efficient workflows. You won't want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching. If this dilemma between speed and governance resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights on building better, faster, and smarter organizations. See you in the next one.